our current issue, we have a cover story on India-Pakistan, the growing tensions between India and Pakistan. We are asking a question, are we going to war? God forbid. We are not saying that, we are going to war, but the tension is just going up and up. It's just growing.
See, in India-Pakistan relation, war as a possibility has never been off the table. If you remember, in the last 70 years, or from the time the two countries emerged as independent republics, we've already fought 4 wars.
4 wars.
So that possibility, and since the other problem is that we've never had a long phase of normal or good neighborly relations.
No, this time one should say that, Narendra Modi had made a very strong, concrete attempt to have friendly neighborhood relations.
True. I mean, he thought out of the box.
He invited Nawaz Sharif for his own swearing in.
Absolutely.
That was a great gesture.
Not only that, I thought, even more, because you brought all the other leaders from South Asia, your immediate neighbors, making it very clear that that will get top priority. But where he took the risk is when he went, it was a very impromptu kind of a decision from Kabul, when he decided to go to Lahore.
To celebrate Nawaz's birthday.
I think that's a kind of relation that you can build, where informally, you have relation with each other, where you can just drop by, that kind of a relation. And that is, I think, that really impressed me, like many others were also impressed with that. But somehow, other developments came up in the way where you couldn't really sustain that. And that, I think, is the biggest problem in India-Pakistan relation.
Pakistani army, as long as they are in charge, they are in power, I feel will never allow a normal relationship between India and Pakistan.
That has been our experience.
It's the raison d'etre is a hostile relationship.
See, Pakistan, yes, part of what you are saying has to do with the structure within Pakistan. It has to do with the kind of role the Pakistani military has played traditionally and continues to. But we've seen civilian governments coming in, trying to get more space, the judiciary trying to create space for itself. Now, it's a democracy where the experiment has been very different from the way it has been in India. So, in contrast, if you look at the two, where irrespective of the faults in India, you've had a steady spell. You've never had where the army is coming in or there has been a coup. But in Pakistan, at least 50% of its period of its independence, it has been ruled by the army. So every now and then, whatever effort a civilian government and elected
and all the civilian governments had a huge shadow of the army on them.
Absolutely.
It is not as if they have ever been independent of the army.
Foreign policy and security matters, they are the last word. So army as a stakeholder, and as a very big stakeholder in India-Pakistan relation remains. And unless you can get it to agree to move or policies, it becomes very difficult for the civilian government to pursue something.